So our team is No Limits.
So, my name is Mame.
My name is Aya.
私は翔と申します。
よろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
So, I was in charge of making the survey and the survey poster, and also creating this presentation.
Yeah, and I'm leading this group. I'm making a budget plan, and I'm contacting our charity orphanage.
私は諸校の工場に相談すること、原材料を探すこと、そして値段を相談すること、それでその材料は諸校から日本に送ることを担当しています。
So, this is something like our slogan, only you can decide your own limits. And our mission is to raise awareness on orphans in Japan. その話覚えてる？ちょっと。
前はここで掃除しているお年寄りがあまり孤児たちのことが分からなくてたくさん間違えた情報に私たちに言いました。私たちはその正しい情報に伝えたいと思います。
So there are a lot of people in Japan apparently that aren't aware that there are orphanages in Japan. So that's why we decided to collaborate with orphanage, and in order to let other people know that there are many orphanages in Japan.
Because the person we met was actually a Japanese person, and he actually told us that, Japanese orphans don't actually exist, like they're fake. That's what we were told, so it was a really shocking experience, honestly. And our other missions are to provide a unique and fun way for people to give their support to orphans, because as of right now, I don't really know how to support them. And last but not least, we also want to promote the use of sustainable clothing for our products.
これは原材料のことです。100% のコットン。今は孤児たちの絵はまだ手に入れないので、その手はまだ見せられないです。今白いシャツだけ見せられた。
But the design will probably look something like this because we'll be we'll be designing based on the drawings that we get later on after we receive them.
So we're still waiting for the designs from the orphanage. They will send us this week or next week. So we will create our own unique designs and print them on the t-shirts. So our charity name is
社会福祉法人親愛子どもホームです。
Social Welfare Corporation Shinai Children's Home. It's located in Kobe.
So this is our triple bottom line. We try to make our project based around all three of them, the people, planet, and the profit. So between the people and the planet, we have the sustainable clothing, which is our 100% cotton t-shirts. And then between the people and profit, we chose to help orphans, Japan. And between the planet and profit, we hope to reduce waste by selling the 100% cotton t-shirts.
私たちの SDG は3番、15番、13番と17番です。
So we decided number 3 is support mental health of children. Number 10, reduce inequalities to make orphans feel that they're important, that we still know about their existence, that we want to help them. Number 13, climate action is we want to use biodegradable 100% cotton t-shirts. And number 17, partnerships. We want to collaborate with orphanage to support children. So our flow, our nagare, is quite long, and we're still on stage 2. Number 1 and 2 are quite time-consuming because we had to find charity, orphanage, to contact them, to talk with orphanage. Actually, our team is quite unique because we directly collaborate with orphanage, with charity that we want to help. So we were deciding on what should we do with children. Should we go there or should we wait for their designs? And I contacted the manager, and she said that children, because they're still young, they might be afraid to communicate with us. So maybe for first time, it's better that they draw designs and send it to us. And then after some time, we can come there and meet them face to face. So we are waiting for their designs, and after that, when we get them, we want to scan their drawings, make the different designs like in the previous picture, and then we will send that design as PDF file to China. So number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 will be around 1 month. So after we will get the t-shirts, we will be checking all the quality of t-shirts, and then we will just sell them. And after we'll get profit, we want to, so the problem is we cannot give cash to the orphanage. They don't accept cash. So I contacted them and we were talking about what can we buy for them, and we agreed that we should get them board games like Uno or puzzles or coloring books. So we will go straightly to that orphanage and we will be able to meet the children. So our business model, so our key partners, apparently orphanage, because we're collaborating with it, t-shirt manufacturer in China, and like payment processor, we will use Alipay with Chosan.
アリババです。
Yes, we'll also collaborate with this college, and also I will contact the language school that we have graduated from. We have a lot of foreigners there that are willing to help us. And also collaboration with alumni of this school. I contacted our graduate students of this school, and we already have pre-orders. They are willing to buy, like around 15 graduates want to buy our t-shirts. And our value propositions is that's a great chance for customers not only buy product but also help orphanage children. And also they will get not just t-shirt but unique design. We will have only limited, like 50, we are planning to get 50 t-shirts. So in all country, it will be only 50 ones, and they will be very unique. And our channel is direct sales at college and the language school. The language school is Osaka Nihongo Kyoiku Center, located in Tennoji. And advertising in schools and social media and platform. We also posted a lot of surveys in our social platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and not only customers of this school, but also our friends or family members also are willing to get our t-shirts.
So next is our data. So here this is the questionnaire that we posted here in YMCA. And we've asked them, have you ever visited an orphanage? And surprisingly, about 70% of people haven't. Some of them say they want to, and very few actually volunteered there. And the one on the left over there is how knowledgeable they are, and not a lot are. So this is one of the reasons why we really want to increase the awareness of orphans in Japan. And here is how we chose a product. We posted this between the tote bag, the drawstring, and t-shirts. And our number ones, the one that was chosen the most was the t-shirts. But because it was like a close tie between all three, we think that there are some possibilities in the future for us to expand. And this was how we chose the design.
Yes, so we're thinking what size should we choose for selling, and that's why we included the question, what size would you willing to buy, like L, M, or oversize? And about 70% of people said oversize. So we decided to make standard size for every t-shirt.
And for the designs about the cuteness and cool, as you can see, there's kind of a mixed reception. That's why we thought of making like different designs and then select them so they can have some options.
Yeah, so as I told before, we also posted the stories on Instagram as well. So we have a lot of customers already.
9 out of 10.
So about our budget, our materials, t-shirt or paper bags are around 14,000 yen. That is not so much, but our shipping fee and transportation to Kobe is quite a lot, like 12,000 yen. So that's why we were requesting around 30,000 yen, but we're also thinking about our risks because we have unstable prices of chakubarai from orphanage. Also, the tax might be different, or the kilograms of the products. So the the shipment fee might change. So that's why we decided to make additional 3,000 yen just to be safe. So materials are not so much, but so shipping is from China. We were calculating that if we buy t-shirts here in Japan, it will be twice more.
Even so, another part of the risk is also the exchange rate. Because we are ordering from China, and we can only order after we've designed after getting the drawings and scanning. So we're a bit worried that the exchange rate might change, but it shouldn't change that much, but that's why we added a little bit more to the risk.
So our final profit.
So for the pricing, we've asked about many prices, and these are, well, this is the range I wanted to show. Our minimum, we were thinking of 1,500, 1,800, 2,200. We're thinking of making different prices for maybe different designs, and we haven't really decided on a marketing strategy on like how to give discounts maybe, or what other benefits they could have. We've also posted before about how some people want recognition that they've actually been supporting an orphanage. So we were thinking of maybe like having a different price for those kinds of t-shirts that actually have like maybe a recognition badge on them or something like that. So that's why the price hasn't really been like finalized as one price, because we're planning on having different price ranges for each kind as well. But these are this final profit is if we went all 1,500, like all 50 t-shirts.
Yes, I would like to mention that as final profit after we give back all the money that we got from you.
So this is for future improvements, if we were able to get this going and hopefully keep it going even after this project is done with this specific orphanage.
So in the future, so our main goal is to go to orphanage and make contact with children. So maybe in the future we could collaborate with children themselves. And our first goal was to go to orphanage so the kids would put their handprint on the T-shirt. But we were thinking like, will be they okay? Won't be they afraid to talk with us? So that's for future plan. And also, in the future,
we would also like to change the fabric from cotton to hemp. We wanted hemp in the beginning, but because the price is like so different, it's like 20 times higher or something than cotton, but it's actually way more better for the environment in the long run, especially. And perhaps in the future, if our profit were to be enough, we would like to have also exchange programs in the future. Yay. Thank you very much.
thank you very much.
以上です。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
失礼いたします。
失礼いたします。
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. It was so clear why you wanted to do this, and then everything was quite, explained really well. We were happy to hear that the product, it was made by the kids, actually, the orphans, and then you will print it to the t-shirts, and then the profit will go back to them, so which is really good, we thought. Our question is that about the t-shirt factory. So you will send the design to China,
Yes.
and then the factory is in China, right? So did you do the research about the factory, and is there like child labor or
like making sure there's no child labor, or like people are paid at least a minimum wage and stuff like that?
Yeah, we were searching for different factories, and that's the official factory in China. So he was in charge of communicating and talking with them. So yeah, we were also asking about how long does it take, or about workers, about factory. So that's the approved factory. Yes, and they also, because it's quite famous factory in China, they give a service as well as printing design for free. Yes, it's like their feature of their factory.
And also, we can actually make many designs, and it doesn't cost us more. That's exactly why we decided on like maybe making a few design prints.
But on the other side, the shipment fee. Yeah, shipment fee is high for that.
So the other question is that you are asking us for the loan of 33,000 yen. So which is a bit more higher than the other groups, and we were wondering if you can make the actual profit to pay us back.
Yes, so we were also worried if we can make profit. That's why we were making a lot of surveys and asking a lot of people if they're ready to buy. So as I told before, we're making surveys not only here, but also language school and our social platforms. So at least, so for us, we have 50 people in all our Instagram profile that are ready to buy. But of course, like I don't think that all of them will buy, so at least half of them I think will be okay. So we already have 25 customers. And we also have already pre-orders that ask...
Was it 15? Pre-ordered already?
15 for me and 15 for...
Uh-huh.
Yes. So, and we also have people who ask to reserve t-shirts that they can pay by PayPay maybe because they're in different cities. For example, Jose-san. Yeah, he also wants to buy and he asked to, because he's in Hiroshima, he asked to reserve the t-shirt. And also language school, we have about 150 students there, and we were studying there, and I already know most of them because they're our kohais, so we are in communication. So I think because we have only 50 t-shirts, and this school has around 150 students and also teachers, so I think it's a high chance to sell all of them.
Questions.
That's it from us.
Please don't.
Yeah,
Don't be intimidated by the
don't hesitate to ask questions.
Well, if I was to give a comment, I think it was really great that you guys had a personal connection to why you picked to support the orphanages. You know, you had a personal experience of why you wanted to support this, and again, as Akane-san said, that you know a lot of groups tend to have a charity organization and a product, but there's no connection between them. But I think it's good that you guys have made sure that there's a connection between them, so it's like a full cycle. And I was very impressed by that.
Yeah, I would also like to add, because we didn't have time, why we decided 50 t-shirts. Because we could decide 20 t-shirts so we can make less loan, but we were thinking about kids. We wanted to give them not only board games, but maybe a chance for like traveling trip, school trip, so we could not cash, but maybe some tickets to maybe zoo or somewhere. So I didn't contact yet with the manager of orphanage yet, because if I tell that, they will expect from us, but because we are not sure yet if we will get the loan. So that's why it was our thought about children.
Another thing I would like to add is that because it is the kids' drawings, they actually do want like a copy of the shirt on their own. So we do want part of the profit to like order maybe another batch for, especially for the children, like all of them.
Yeah, so kid size. Yeah. So we will have 10 children who are drawing. So we would like to order their own T-shirt with their own drawings, or just combine all 10 drawings together. Yeah, we will still contact the orphanage. So because the contacting orphanage takes time, that's why our team, I think, is the last one. Might be the last one.
How old are they?
They're Shogakusei is 10 years old around.
The range is, I think they're like 5 to 4.
Yeah, the orphanage itself has children until 18 years old, but they only chose 10 children, Shogakusei, to draw the pictures. I think the ad manager told me she asked children, and she found the children who are interested in this, and they were very happy to know that other people are caring about them, that we want to help them. And yes, the manager told to Sukita-san that there's people that want to help us, they know about us. And so
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. And what's very impressive, like you guys started from the like daily conversation from the working man there, like cleaning man, and then like you got an idea of the collaboration with the children, and also I see that you respect the orphanage and children's rights as well, because like they're not easy to get in the the people who are not involved to the orphanage. So I really understand because I have some friends who are working for that kind of thing. So that was very impressive, and you guys were very like ready and getting to do this program. So I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sorry, I have one more question. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Sorry, going back to why you guys picked cotton. You said that that's biodegradable. That is true, but there are data showing that sometimes it causes a lot of water issues, like using too much water to make
That's exactly
cotton.
why I have the hemp section.
Is that why you decided to, for now, because of the cost, you picked cotton, but in the future you want to use hemp and something more friendly to the environment?
Yes, here. So we were thinking from the beginning about hemp. It was Mame-san's idea, but hemp is very expensive. One T-shirt costs about 1,500 yen without print. Yes, so that's why we're thinking to start from less damaging product like cotton, and then maybe if in future we could go to hemp and evolve more people, like investors. Yeah, so that's why we want to step. I know that it's hard for children to trust new people. That's why we want to step by step.
This is why we had this part in our relationship was number one.
Yeah.
Because our first idea wasn't for them to draw and send it to us. It was for us to go have an activity, have them draw with us, or like even paint on the T-shirts, have them put their handprints on, just draw with their hands. But after contacted with them, they said that it might be a bit too much for the children. So we're like, okay, we need to take it step by step. Was what we were hoping for. But one day maybe, I hope we will get to that point. So.
I think it's very important to feel that, oh, I did something for this project. So I think children will have this feel, oh, I made something for this. Oh, that's because of me. So we want to collaborate with children in the future.
Okay, thank you very